Good morning and hello world, I'm Maya Sendermeyer and I would like to welcome you to the latest episode of my blog series. So far I have been able to share my own experiences on what it's like for me to live with Asperger's syndrome. A second thing that I will do is give my 2 cents on what's going on with autism in the media. A third area entails providing tips and advice for those of you that are on the autism spectrum. I also reach out to friends, family members, peers, mentors, educators, employers, and anybody that is in the autism community. But before I dive into this morning's topic, what I would like to do is recommend that you guys check out this awesome video by Casey Neistat. And this is about his reviews of flying first class on Hotel Airlines. And yes, I normally cross-promote videos that are autism related, but since traveling is something that I'm passionate about, and being that I'm in Chattanooga, I decided to share one of my favorite videos with you by Casey Neistat. And I just think he's really, really cool, and the way that he gets around without driving a car is spectacular. So please be sure to check him out and be sure to subscribe. I also would like to recommend that you check out my written blogs on WordPress.com, which are scholarly and practical application. And I wanted to let you know too that I'm going to be at an Autism Conference May 3rd and 4th, 2017, so please be sure to check that out. And I wanted to let you know that I am in downtown Chattanooga, and I have been up here for the Chattanooga Autism Conference, which was put on by the Chattanooga Autism Center, which was one day. And then I decided to do a little mini vacay on the side, and I stayed at a Motel 6 because I grew up traveling at Motel 6 with my family, and that was because Motel 6 was the place to stay in the 90s whenever we would do a road trip. And we would always hear these great radio ads by this cool voiceover talking about how Motel 6 would leave the light on for us. So I decided to go back because they're so cheap. And boy, was I ever disappointed, because Motel 6 has gone downhill in quality, because back in the day they used to have continental breakfast. The only thing free they offer now is just coffee. I mean, now luckily I drank that coffee. But when I got there yesterday afternoon, I wanted to mention that the person at the front desk was polite, but he was out of it, and he just wasn't very insightful. And then I got into my room and I discovered that they had not bothered to clean it up. There were no sheets or blankets on the bed. It was just a mattress and a mattress pad and a few blankets left over. And they had left their trash in the room, which was really bad because it was after 4 o'clock. In most hotel cases, check-in time is around 3 or 4 o'clock. And by the time I got in there, it was not ready. And so I ended up having to get the housekeeper in there to clean the room. And luckily, she was able to tell me that I was 15 minutes away from the Chattanooga Choo Choo, within walking distance, and there were sidewalks all the way. So what I did was I let her clean my room, and I spent some time to myself, and I did one of my vlogs. And then at some point I decided, hey, I'm not going to stay here in this room. It's stinky, and I'm on vacation. So I just decided to get up and walk down to the Chattanooga Choo Choo, and I just took a bunch of pictures over there, and I checked out a hostel called the Crash Pad. So what I did was I went back to the room and I watched a movie. Now, I watched a classic childhood favorite before Maya's self-discovery tomboy type of nerdy came out. I'm a huge fan of the Anne of Green Gables stories. So Anne of Green Gables was on last night, and I was really excited about that. And then I went to bed and slept off and on and checked out. And when I did, I left the TV on because the Motel 6 quality was so horrible. And then I just walked back down to the Marriott where I stayed for the conference. And I had breakfast there, and I just left my luggage there because I forgot to mention something else. I left some clothes there, and I'm in the process of trying to confirm things with Lost and Found. So what they're going to do is they're going to drop me off in the afternoon at the Megabus stop, and I'm really happy about that. And that's because I thought, hey, why not go somewhere where the quality is better? And being that I travel for work all the time, I prefer to stay in a Marriott than in a Motel 6. So, but anyway, what I'm about to do now is I'm about to go to the Tennessee Aquarium. And so I walked further from the Marriott after dropping off my bag to the aquarium, and I got a student/staff discount since I work at Georgia State, and that's really cool. So the next video will be a series of slideshows. So if you like what I'm doing, give me a thumbs up, and also be sure to check out my written blogs, and you can look me up on Facebook as I do Facebook Live sessions every Sunday night. Until next time, I'm Maya Sundermeyer. Oh, and be sure to check out new content on my YouTube channel every Monday. I'm Maya Sundermeyer, and I'm signing off.